Prepare for the future with more What Happened on My Universe mode! Yep, it's back to the future with NXT. We were in Buffalo, New York. There's a big main event featuring the debut of Aleister Black. But first, it's hashtag fuck off Nia. It's Nia Jax. She was booked to face off against Kairi Sane, but Kairi Sane did make an appearance. Unfortunately, it was on the floor as she was thrown there by Peyton Royce, who decided she was going to take her place in the match. And the Aussie Royce was ready for the fight too, because as soon as the match started, she reverses Nia Jax's opening shot and punched her in the face. Royce was definitely in control to start with a big headbutt and a couple of hair-pulled takedowns before she threw into the corner and hit her with a massive dropkick, but after that, Nia had to get some advantage in, I suppose. Jax held the advantage with a clothesline and a big full forward slam. She put Peyton Royce into the corner, but the Iconic elbowed Nia in the face and got the advantage back. Following an arm breaker, Peyton Royce threw Nia Jax into the corner, hit her with a weird looking leg combo and then a spin kick and an elbow to the back of the head before finishing it all off with a fisherman suplex. Nia Jax was not kicking out, thankfully, because we all hate Nia Jax now. Fuck you, Nia Jax. Peyton Royce was victorious, and with that we moved on to our second contest of the evening with one half of the new NXT Tag Team Champions. Akam of the Authors of Pain took on Victor of the Ascension. Neither of them had their partners with them. Akam got the early move in with a suplex where he doesn't fall down, but he soon had his Irish whip reversed by Victor, who kneed him in the face and hit him with an arm wringer. Akam quickly returned the favour by reversing Victor's Irish whip. They bumped into each other and then Victor ate a short arm clothesline. He also ate a side breaker and a big belly to belly suplex. From there, Akam's reign of control was ended when Victor reversed a punch and hit a Luthez press, nailing Akam in the head several times. He also followed that up with a big elbow drop off the top rope and a knee to the head before Akam finally got the advantage back with a kick to the gut. Akam nailed Victor with a takedown, a signature side Russian leg sweep, and a spinning powerbomb, although there wasn't much of a spin there, I'll admit. Either way, Victor was down for the count and Akam was victorious, and after the match, Akam was joined in the ring by his tag team partner and fellow tag team champion, Razor. Razor's first bit of business was to remove Victor from the equation. He chucked him outside the ring and then stood with his fellow tag team champion in celebration. Next up, there's another match to be had as R-Truth was on his way to the ring to take on the debuting Adam Cole, baby! He was accompanied by the rest of the Undisputed Era, even though Roderick Strong didn't really look like he wanted to be there. Adam Cole dominated the opening portion of the match with a pump kick, a super kick and a huge, horrible looking brainbuster. And then after that, a dirty German suplex. R-Truth managed to grapple his way out after that and got a reversal, hitting a pump kick of his own. Truth smashed Cole with a spinning heel kick, but then lost the advantage at the end of an awesome looking spot where he ended up getting kicked in the back of the head. Cole's control was short-lived, however, as R-Truth caught his kick, dodged the next one and then hit him with a lie detector. He went for the pin, but it was too late as Roderick Strong was already on the apron distracting the ref. The distraction was also enough for Cole to gain control once again. He reversed with an arm drag, hit an Oshigaroshi and a knee to the head, and then a running knee to the head to finish it off. R-Truth was never getting up after that. And following the match, Adam Cole decided he wasn't done with R-Truth. He went back to work, stomping away as we ended that segment. It was now time to move away from all this violence and head over to a bit of promo time, and joining us for the first time was the Velveteen Dream. And the Dream started off by saying that he came to change his own destiny and he doesn't like making the wrong choices. The crowd must have been riling him up, because after that he moaned at them for booing him and demanded they show him the respect he deserved. The Velveteen Dream then said that if he didn't get what he deserves, well, let's just say he doesn't react very calmly when he's ignored. From now on, his actions will speak louder than his words, and the sound it makes will echo through eternity. He calmly put the mic down and went and posed to the crowd, and now it was time for another match. It was a 4-way elimination match to determine the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. Featuring in this one was Sonya Deville, Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, and everyone's favourite statistician, Dana Brooke, although I hear she's given that up recently. This match opened with the four pairing off, with Ruby Riott and Sonya Deville taking each other on, and Bianca Belair and Dana Brooke facing off against each other. With all the action going on, it was a little hard to follow, but there was definitely a German suplex in there somewhere. Someone got rammed into the ring, and then they started swapping, and Ruby Riott started hitting Dana Brooke. In a quick little sequence, Belair beat on Brooke with a backbreaker before Ruby Riott smashed Belair with a snap suplex. Sonya Deville also got a bit of a choke on Dana Brooke. With Brooke and Deville fighting on the outside, Bianca Belair and Ruby Riott had a great exchange on the inside, with Ruby Riott hitting her with a Deja Vu DDT and a Hurricane Rana from a kneeling position. We had our first elimination not long after, with Ruby Riott hitting Dana Brooke with a Riott kick and eliminating her from proceedings. Ruby Riott then got double teamed by Bianca Belair and Sonya Deville, who then just ended up going at each other. I put this counter in because it looked cool, although it's out of continuity from the actual next thing that happened, as Bianca Belair hit her big finisher on Sonya Deville and eliminated her from the match, leaving us with just Ruby Riott and Bianca Belair. Belair nailed Ruby Riott with a big power slam, but then got a kick caught. Ruby Riott hit her with a forearm, hit a Hurricane Rana from the top rope and an Enziguri, and pinned Bianca Belair. Ruby Riott is the #1 contender for the Women's Championship in NXT, which means she'll be taking on Asuka soon. And finally, it was time for the main event. Aleister Black was about to make his debut, but that got ruined as Samoa Joe attacked him from behind and hit him with a DVD on the entrance ramp. He continued the assault, hitting that move that looks like a powerbomb that ends in an anticlimax, then a clothesline on the ramp and more punches on the ramp, knees on the ramp, and finished it all with a suplex and stood over Aleister Black's body. That's it for another What Happened on My Universe mode! 205 Live next, like and subscribe.